doing? Good to see you.
Yeah, you too, you too. Thank you so much for joining us for these Wicked Wednesday conversations. We're really excited. There's, people rolling up and registering, and so good to have you a part of it.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the conversation.
Yeah, cool.
You know me, I'm always up for a Wicked Wednesday conversation.
With the wicked questions. I'm going to ask you that question in a minute. So first I'd like to introduce myself for the people watching today. So my name's Michaela Kennedy. I'm from the Yeater Institute and I'm a director there, and I also still work with families as well, helping them to get good lives with their NDIS plans. Would you like to introduce yourself, please, Bronia?
Yeah. Hi, everybody. My name's Bronia Holyoak. I'm the CEO and founder at Valued Lives Foundation. We're an organisation in Western Australia. We're a peer-led organisation where people and families lead our organisation to do the same thing as you're doing, Michaela, is trying to get people good lives in local communities where everyone belongs.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. And I know you guys do awesome work. So I'm going to ask you this Wicked Wednesday question for your session, and then love to hear what you're interested in talking about. So the question is, how do we shift injustices and design for quality of life?
Yeah, nice juicy question there. Thank you, Michaela. Look, just for some context, I just want to say how fortunate I feel to be an Australian. And when it comes to social justice, I think we've got a lot to be proud of. Most of us are on a bit of a journey towards true reconciliation with Indigenous Australians. And I think we're also on a positive pathway towards developing systems for all people that are fair and just. And overall, I think we're just striving hard for equitability. So I think we're also a nation that loves to support the underdog and, committed to giving people a fair go. So sort of despite all those challenges that we do face, and particularly now in the middle of COVID, where a lot of people are still unfortunately in lockdown, we are a nation that is united with that common Aussie goal that we've got, haven't we, to live good, harmonious and peaceful lives. Of course, having said all of that, there's still lots of work to be done, particularly in the area, I feel, of people with disability, who still, I think, face many injustices in their lives every day. And that's despite the significant investment that's been made by the Australian government through the NDIS. We're still seeing people pushed into congregated settings in order to make the scheme sustainable. I think we see people who are now paid to deliver community access as the answer to addressing some of the inequities faced by people with disability to be citizens in their own communities. And let's face it, it's much easier to task to roster a person on a shift than working really hard to seek opportunities, to sort of find ways and people who are willing to provide that freely given relationship. And get people in the community who really want to support people to showcase their talents and gifts and things that people really have to give to community.
Yeah, so true, so true. And I totally agree with you. Thanks, Bronia. We've come a long way, but we've still got a long way to go too.
Yeah. For me, I think I'm looking forward to the conversation because I think this one is a good one for us to get back to. I really feel that we're at the point where we need to go back to the drawing board and refocus our supports towards back to people and capacity building for people and families, and enable them to take back some of the control so that they can create what they want to be inclusive communities for themselves. I feel over the last few years there's been a shift in that. And I'm really keen in our organisation, the focus of our organisation is shifting back control and power back with people, away from governments, away from service providers and back to people where we need to be.
Yeah, absolutely. And I look forward to anyone who's got some ideas around that or experiences around that to join us. And look forward to the great conversations. Thank you.
Yeah, no, so I'm looking forward to it too. I mean, we're at Valued Lives. We just really aim to build the narrative about why individual and family leadership is important, and keeping our focus on strategies towards making sure that we keep that at the forefront of our work. So I'm keen to have a conversation with people. I'll probably talk for a long time, so people might need to shut me up. Okay.
And always interesting. Thank you, Bronia. Look
No
forward to talking
worries.
to you more.
Thank you.
Awesome.
See you.